Welcome back, whippersnappers. This is Gramps, and we are in Shapez2. We are just about to hit another milestone, and I've just been fiddling around in the meantime, working on this next chain of shapes. This guy here that I mentioned last episode. So we've got the blue circles coming in, and they're just flat blue circles. And then I've got these stars ready to go on top, and then Right now, I'm just grabbing some paint, and so let's create a fuel loader there, and I'm gonna grab paint. I'm gonna grab both red and green. So, grabbing the green here. And there, and then delivering them both down here. Oops, there we go. And then this is where I'll color those all up. So we've got the stars coming in here. Those circles are heading in right now. Fluid unloader. Oops. Boom, boom. So this will be red and this will be green. And that's all we care about. So we also finished this shape. So we're going to unlock that, get rid of it. I did change this to not show completed anymore. It's a nice little filter you've got. And we also have some operator. So look at that. We're starting off this episode in the top 33% worldwide, and 31. Very cool, and this one is almost delivered for the next one. Okay, let's take a look at our milestone. We have reached color mixing. Color mixing let's have some more fun with colors with the color mixer. You can mix any two colors to create secondary and tertiary colors. Well, our secondary colors are going to be cyan, which is this color here, yellow, this color here, and then purple or magenta, which is going to be the red and blue together. And white is a tertiary color, and that happens when you mix any secondary color with the primary color, with one of the primary colors. So you can mix yellow with blue, or green, or red, and you'd be good to go. Same with any of the others. So, what is that? Why is that a task? I'm sure there's more to that chain. We also got another 1,000 platform limit, and we did get a new item, which is the color mixer, of course, which is what you're seeing here. So let's go take a look at that, and let's see it working. We've got some red and green right here. So I'm going to grab just a fluid level 1 and a fluid level 1 there. Grab our minor extensions. Excellent. And then I'm going to grab this and this. Come together in one. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to take some of our green, some of our red, and mix it. Now you can see here in this little chart you've got green and red, and in between them is yellow. So that's how you know you're going to get yellow. Mixing green and blue is going to give you the cyan. Mixing blue and red is going to give you magenta. So there we go. That is yellow. And then you can use that to paint anything you'd like. Alright, let me go do a quick tweak to this. Okay. And that is going to come in here. And like so. That's going to be this shape. Okay. And we've got another 2 operator levels. Look at that. Top 29% worldwide. Okay, so back to this. Now, when we look at our little mixer, we can see that up here we need 2 buildings per fluid launcher. So that means to keep things going. Oops. We're gonna want something like that. And of course, it's tricky because we've got, because of the way pipes and everything work. So what we're going to need to do is launch one of the colors up and over. So there we get 2 coming in. Although we could do that with just 1. But we can't because of where it's all positioned here. Right, let's do this. So we just have 1 pipe coming in, and then 1 pipe here coming in. So that is going to give us 1 pipe coming out. Okay. Oh. And we would do that. Connect them there. So that gives us a full pipe coming out. And you can see there's a little delay as things come in, buffer up. The other thing that I've sort of noticed is that with fluids, the more you hop, the slower things go. And that's because each of these little hoppers has a buffer in front of it. So it takes a while to go. And it's not so much that it takes a long time to travel. Eventually it buffers up and then it moves just as fast as it would in a pipe. The problem is if you need to change color in a pipe that you're hopping, it takes a while because of the buffer. Okay, so when we are going to be changing colors, we want to minimize hopping as much as possible. But that's how this works. And so one of our first tasks, our first milestone, is this and this. So we've got regular blue and then yellow. So let's take a look at this milestone shape that we've got. So blue and yellow, and then this blue turns into purple, and then purple turns into white. Okay. So as that goes through the chain of things. Then for this part, we've got the yellow checkerboard, which turns into a yellow and uncolored checkerboard. The uncolored part has pins. And then it all gets put together again with this being white. Alright. So let's find a place where we're going to do that. So we're going to need all 3 colors because we're going to need red and green for this. We need blue and red for this. We need something. We need all 3 colors to combine for white. And we're going to need squares and spikes. So that's all we need. I can go ahead and get rid of that. So let's find some squares and some spikes. I know we have them all over here. We've got so much stuff going on down here. So we do have squares and spikes, red, green, and blue. And we can probably squish these up a bit. Alright, let's go take a look at this. Back to home base. Alright, now we want those stars to be red. Now I think too, here, I'm going to try something here. I think it may work. So I want a painter right. Oops, that won't work. I think that if you do this, I think it only paints the top layer. Yeah, it paints the top layer of a shape. So I think that's actually going to give us what we want. Which is kind of cool, which means we don't have to kill those ones. We can keep them going. If that's the case, then, oops, we're gonna come up here and do this. So let's see. Yeah, look at that. There's a little trick I didn't realize. And we're just going to do that. It's going to slow down the paint, but that's alright. Excellent. Next one is a gray square underneath all of that. And then a green square underneath all of that. So if we take that from here, we can do that. Let's do a 1 level minor. And this is going to slow things down, but that's okay. You know what, we could do one... No, forget it. Let's do 1 level minor. You know what? No. Let's do it. Let's do it right. Where's squares? I know we've got squares in this neighborhood. And... Alright. And yep. Let's do another train. I kind of love trains. Like in any game I play. In Factorio, I love trains. I'm just going to bring him here. Why not? That works. And we'll have a stop there and unload there. And a loader right here. And a stop there. And why not? We're going to do this as a grain train. And get rid of that. Okay. So, let's go back down. We're down this neck of the woods, I believe. Yeah. So we've got... Oh, we're here. Squares, spikes, red, green, blue. Now this is going to kick out, as we know, that's going to kick out doubles. But that's okay. So let's come in here first. Let's get our red coming down, and we're going to need another red eventually because of the purple. And you know what? Let's just use this green. And then We'll need 2 blue. Again, 1 for the purple, 1 for the green. And then what we'll do is we'll double up on the green and we'll combine that. That'll be used for the white. The second green. Okay, well, we've got a lot of research points too. Let's take a look at it. You know what? I'm going to hold off on those research points because I think we might go for this upgrade next. Or maybe even fluid tanks. Alright, so we're going to hold off on that. And what happened here? Oh, this. Okay. Alright, so this is going to be operator 5. And I'm going to make a placeholder for that. Eventually, I'm going to move this to the train station, which I think is the way I'm going to be doing it. Let's go back over to the home and see if we can make this next shape, which will be these guys on top of squares, which are not coming in. Why? Okay. They are going to come in. Those are going to come out, and we want the squares on the bottom. Which is not that. Squares are on the bottom. These are on the top. And those are going to flow out that way. Yes, I could leave it, but I can't leave it. Okay, I'm only going to worry about that. So let's go back down here. I apologize if there's whiplash going on. We're at 28%, started at 33. Okay, back to our shapes. So we are going to mine these guys. Let's get a miner block. And we're only going to need 1 of those. Squares, however, I think we'll need 2. So I'm going to put 2 in there. And one of them is going to be 3-level checkerboard, or checkers raw. That's what that is. There's our raw checkers. Was there? Yeah, no, that's all good. Okay, now we need green and blue together to make yellow. So let's get this going down here. And then this we'll just bring right on over here. Okay, so we need to make a paint mixer. And I think we can do that on just this for a simple paint mixer. Although maybe not. I'm gonna put this down. And let's get our mixers out. Okay, and then let's get this out. We'll do that and that. We'll hop in the middle. So if we're hopping over that, that's 1 lane, 2 lanes, and that's 3 lanes. So let's do this. Trying to make things pretty, symmetrical. And again, it's not going to matter if they are, if we're not changing the colors in this. So I think that's going to work. So one lane comes to here, one to here, one to here, and one to here. Alright. These guys, we're going to have 1 hop and 2 hop. Oops. So this guy will come here and do that. This guy will come here and do that. These two will go in to hopping. And this one will come all the way here and go in. Yay? I think yay. And we will hop and hop to get you out and you out. Now, could we shrink this to be one a single square? It's possible, but I think that's working. Oops. So I'm going to take this. So again, this will take any 2 colors and mix them. Then we could even use this as another input for white. So watch. Let's test that hypothesis. So we're feeding yellow in here. Then we feed in green. I think that's going to create white. While that's mixing, I'm going to drop this guy in. Paint mixer. Does that make... No, that makes yellow. Oh, so you have to Alright, so to make the tertiary, of course, that makes sense. You're going to have to mix in blue. If you're doing it to this. So if this were the magenta, if this were red and blue, then we would need to add green to make white. Okay? That makes sense. As does 26%. Look at how fast those are going now. That's kind of great. Okay, that was just a test. We don't care about it anyway. I'm going to save this as paint mixer in our 3-level folder. And we've got our checkerboards here. Okay. So these guys are going to come out here. To there. But I'm going to stop it in the meantime. I'm going to bring yellow over here. And let's grab I think a right painter. Okay, so that is getting those going. And right here, I'm going to have a train station. And you can go that way. And let's get a shape loader. But let's get 2 shape loaders. Oh. Alright. Alright, 2 shape loaders. Because down below, we're going to take this and this and mix them up. And this is just a raw shape. Oh, but we're going to checkerboard it. We're going to checkers raw it. Okay. And bring it on out. I'm going to extend this up one more. And that gives us that, which again is a painter, right? I don't know why I get so confused. Okay, so this is going to give us our blue checkers. I'm going to bring them up over here. And pop them in. So now those are both going the same angle, which is good. That's good. So the next thing we're going to need is an opposite angle uncolored checker. So that's going to be this guy. Oops. I do that. I just hit C and I think it's going to copy the whole thing. It does not. So we're going to take that and then we're going to give it a rotate, quarter rotate, which is going to have our shape coming out opposite. It'll be top left to bottom right. And then we're also going to pin push that. Is that pin pusher 3 level? Wait, what is going on here? There's our real pin pusher 3 level. Okay, so again, that's going to be for this, and then we will combine those two. I don't think it matters, but I'm going to put the yellow one on the bottom just for kicks. And then at that point, we're also going to need to turn these bad mamma jammas purple. So that means we're going to need red all the way down here. So let's get working on that. You know what? I think we can just do that. So what we'll do is we'll put our mixer right here. And then just run the blue up into it. And then pull this out. And that will start coloring these guys. So you can see too that these are starter shapes and we are going to need 9,000 of them. Based on our level here. You know what? Let's do it. So these are going to create boxes of 900 each, although these 6 boxes are 720 each. And now let's go to the home. Where are we going to bring this in? We're going to have 2 of them. We're not using this one right now. This was the an old shape. So we can do that. All right. That's where we're headed. Let's come on back down here. And we're going to zoom out. What do we have going on here? Oh, we've got some stuff to avoid. But I think we can do that. Okay, and we're just gonna connect it on in there. Excellent. And let's get some signals, and we'll get the trains a-chugging. Oh yeah, we're already signaled here. Duh. Duh! Oh my goodness. Alright. Train. Yeah, we'll do red. We'll stick with red. Okay, and that's gonna hop out and do our first delivery of the yellow. To-do. There we go. Wait, did you take anything? You didn't take anything, you cheese weasel. I'm gonna send you back. Okay, did I do something really dumb? I did something really dumb. Hey, I caught it. I caught it pretty quickly. You gotta give me some props for that. Come on. Yep, there we go. Now it's working. Right as these came out. Okay, so that's going to be 720 times 3. So that's what, 2010 plus 60, 2000. Yeah, so that's something like that. 24. Okay, good to go. So these are going to combine with these. So I need to probably change some room there. So I'm going to do that and just redirect those. And again, I'm going to put these guys on the bottom. I think that's got to be enough of those, right? So we're going to do our triple stacker. And I think I'm going to hit an F because I think that's the way it is. So, nope, I was wrong. Alright, so bottom, that's going to come in here. It's going to go in there. That's gotta be it. Alright. So I'm gonna just take that and do a combo. And let's see. Yep, that's our shape right there. Excellent. I'm going to... We're almost at those ones full. Yeah, these ones are full. Okay, so the train is going to come back and take the next batch of these, and then that's going to push another layer of these ones in, and then the rest will get destroyed by these, which should be perfectly fine. Here comes our train back right there. Excellent. So we are set for that, and for that, oh, what about this? So we've got 900 each. So that's 2,700 per batch. Yeah, so we'll do 3. Oh no, we're gonna need 3 and then 1 more. Well, that's alright. So I can't cut these guys off yet, although there are a lot in the hopper for sure. You know what? I'm gonna do this. So that's going to give us 3 levels of purple. Oh, and then we're going to need that to be white. So look at this. Ah, beautimus. I'm going to take you. I'm going to take you. And that's going to bring this in. So what we'll do is we'll have this coming out to here. So purple will be going in, and then we'll feed green in as the second color. And that's going to feed in right there. So that will be perfect. Okay, how are we doing here? We've got another batch going in. I think we're gonna be okay. You know, I'm gonna do. Let's get another train going. Excellent. And you see the blue spikies just started to deliver. So we're good to go. These are still blue. That's gonna be... Yeah, this is gonna fill up. We'll be fine. Once these ones fill and feed into here, then that's all the blue spikes we need. And that's when I'm gonna cut this off. And let it go purple. Yeah. There we go. And I'm just selecting all this. And zeroing it out with the I button. That works. And now we've got both blue and purple. So I'm gonna, nope. There's still some blue in the hopper. There we go. Now we are purple. We are golden. And you can see that shape is starting to deliver. I just hope we have enough. I think we do. I think there's trains delivering. That one's delivering. We've got one full train load that just got dropped off. Of both, so yeah, we're great. Awesome. So I think this milestone is pretty well knocked out. And that is what I like to see. With these guys, it does say you can move. So it moves to where you are. Alright, so I'm going to be right here. There we are. That's how you move it. That's sort of a weird way to move it, but it works. So this is going to be that location where we're getting all these guys in. And then, of course, by then we're only going to have one. We are going to need another stacker. Just this same way. So these will come in on the bottom, and then these will at that time will be white, and they'll come in and be on the top, and that will get us working. There's another batch of the blues, the last batch of the blues, in fact. And there is a batch that's already going in right now. So that means that's another 2,700, plus this is 2,700. Quick math, I think we're good to go on that. And 23. We started at 33% worldwide, now we're at 23. So, excellent. I think we are golden. Oh my goodness. Alright. Let's get this one. What is going on? Why is this not doing its thing? Why are there no squares coming in? You are supposed to have squares. Why do you not have squares? Seriously, why does it not have squares? There's something really simple that I'm missing. Come on. Is this fluid wagon? Oh my goodness. It's a simple. I knew it was simple. Alright, I'm going to sit here and watch it take these 3 squares. Chunk. Done. Alright, this task is on its way. And then next we'll just have to paint that green. Oh my goodness, look how many research points. Alright, next episode we are going to go ham on spending research points. And we will get some cool upgrades going. Thank you so much for joining. And this is a little bit of a longer episode, but we got pretty much all the way through this next milestone. And look, there's our little guys there are done. So it needs to obviously feed through, but we are getting it all completed. So that is excellent. That gets us going. Thank you so much. Please come back and join us next episode, where we're going to be spending points like crazy. And we'll see how far we can get on our operator level. This is Gramps, signing off.